In the heart of ancient Arabia, nestled amidst towering rock formations and windswept deserts, thrived the people of Thamud. This ancient civilization was renowned for its remarkable achievements and unique way of life. They were known for their architectural prowess, carving magnificent structures into the mountainsides. These rock-cut buildings stood as a testament to their ingenuity and skill. Their civilization flourished, boasting advanced skills in agriculture and trade. The Thamud people transformed the arid desert into lush fields, and their marketplaces buzzed with activity and commerce. Yet despite their material wealth and ingenuity, a shadow of spiritual darkness had fallen upon the hearts of many. They were troubled, their souls yearning for something more profound. They had turned away from the worship of the one true God, instead worshipping idols of stone and indulging in worldly desires. Their spiritual decline was evident in their actions and beliefs. It was into this society that Prophet Saleh was born, a beacon of hope in a time of moral and spiritual crisis, a man chosen by Allah to guide his people back to the path of righteousness. Saleh's mission was clear: to remind his people of their true purpose and to lead them away from their misguided ways. Saleh was known for his wisdom, eloquence, and unwavering faith in Allah. His words resonated deeply with those who heard him, stirring their hearts and minds. He was a man of the people, respected and admired even by those who doubted his message. His presence brought comfort and hope to many. His lineage was impeccable, tracing back to their forefather Abraham, a lineage that commanded respect and reverence. His life had been marked by piety and good deeds. Saleh's actions were a reflection of his deep faith and commitment to his mission. The people knew him as a man of truth and integrity. His character was beyond reproach, and his sincerity was evident in every aspect of his life. Saleh's message was simple yet profound. Worship Allah alone, for He is the Creator, the Sustainer, the one true God. He emphasized that there is no deity worthy of worship except Allah, who has power over all things and who has created the heavens and the earth. He called upon them to abandon their idols, to turn away from their wicked ways, and to embrace a life of righteousness and submission to the divine will. Saleh urged his people to reflect on their actions and to seek forgiveness for their transgressions, promising them that Allah is merciful and forgiving. He reminded them of the blessings bestowed upon them by Allah: fertile lands, abundant water, and the gift of life itself. He pointed out the bounties that surrounded them, urging them to be grateful and to use these blessings in a way that pleases Allah. He warned them of the consequences of their actions, of the punishment that awaited those who rejected the truth. Saleh spoke of the past nations who were destroyed due to their arrogance and disobedience, serving as a stark reminder of the fate that could befall them. "Oh, my people," Saleh would say, his voice echoing through the valleys, "worship Allah." He called out to them with a sense of urgency, hoping to awaken their hearts to the truth. "You have no other God but Him. He is the one who deserves your devotion and worship. He brought you forth from the earth and settled you therein." Saleh reminded them of their humble beginnings and the divine plan that had placed them in their land. He spoke with compassion and concern, his words a beacon of hope in a society consumed by materialism and spiritual apathy. Saleh's message was not just a call to worship, but a call to a higher moral and ethical standard. He implored them to recognize Allah's signs around them in the beauty of nature and the wonders of their own existence. He urged them to open their eyes and hearts to the miracles that were evident in the world around them, to see the hand of the Creator in every aspect of their lives. To convince the Thamud, Allah sent them a clear sign, a she-camel, a miraculous creature that would serve as a divine test for the people. This was no ordinary camel. It emerged miraculously from a rock, a testament to Allah's power and a clear sign of His presence among them. Saleh the Prophet told his people that this she-camel was a test from Allah, a test of their faith and obedience. They were to share the water with her, allowing her to drink from their wells on a designated day, ensuring that they respected the divine command. In turn, she would provide them with an abundance of milk, a symbol of Allah's blessings and mercy, nourishing them in ways they had never experienced before. The she-camel became a living miracle amongst them, a constant reminder of Allah's power and Saleh's truthfulness. walking through their village as a sign of divine favor. For a while the people were in awe, witnessing the power of Allah firsthand, their hearts filled with wonder and reverence. They shared their water, marveling at the abundance of milk the she-camel provided, a daily miracle that reinforced their faith. Even those who had initially been skeptical began to waver, witnessing the tangible evidence of divine intervention, their doubts slowly eroding. The she-camel became a symbol of hope for Saleh's followers and a source of consternation for those who remained defiant, a living testament to the power and mercy of Allah. However, the arrogance and pride that had taken root in the hearts of many proved difficult to eradicate. Despite the clear signs and Saleh's constant reminders, many among the Thamud rejected his message. They scoffed at the idea of sharing their resources with a camel, their hearts hardened against the truth. The leaders of Thamud, drunk on their power and influence, saw Saleh's message as a threat to their authority. They spread lies and deceit, poisoning the minds of the people against him. The whispers of rebellion grew louder, fueled by greed and envy. They began to resent the she-camel, seeing her as a burden rather than a blessing. The leaders, driven by their arrogance and fear of losing their status, decided to kill the she-camel, defying Allah's command and rejecting his sign. They plotted in secret, their hearts consumed by darkness, forgetting the lessons of their forefathers and the consequences of disobedience. Section 5. The Day of the Cry. Despite Saleh's warnings, the people of Thamud, led by the most wicked among them, carried out their heinous act. They killed the she-camel, striking a blow against faith and reason. The earth trembled in response to this transgression, a harbinger of the punishment to come. Saleh, heartbroken by their transgression, warned them of Allah's impending wrath. He told them they had 3 days to repent, 3 days to turn back to Allah and seek His forgiveness. But their hearts were hardened. Instead of heeding Saleh's words, they reveled in their defiance, mocking him and his followers. 3 days later, as promised, Allah's punishment descended upon them. A mighty earthquake shook their city to its core, reducing their magnificent structures to rubble. A deafening blast from the sky, a terrible cry, extinguished their lives, leaving behind only a desolate wasteland as a reminder of their disobedience. Section 6. Lessons in Gratitude. The story of Prophet Saleh and the people of Thamud is a powerful reminder of the importance of gratitude. Allah blessed the Thamud with a prosperous civilization, abundant resources, and a prophet to guide them. Yet they failed to appreciate his blessings, allowing greed and arrogance to cloud their judgment. Their lack of gratitude led them to reject Allah's signs, disobey his commands, and ultimately face his wrath. This story teaches us that true prosperity lies not only in material wealth, but also in recognizing and appreciating the blessings in our lives. Gratitude fosters contentment and humility, while ingratitude breeds arrogance and discontent. By acknowledging Allah's favors upon us, big and small, we cultivate a heart that is receptive to His guidance and worthy of His continued blessings. Section 7. The Importance of Obedience. The fate of the Thamud serves as a stark reminder of the importance of obedience to Allah. Prophet Saleh, like all prophets before him, conveyed Allah's message with clarity and compassion. He called his people to worship the one true God, to live righteous lives, and to heed the divine signs. The she-camel, a miraculous creature, was a test of their obedience, a symbol of their willingness to submit to Allah's will. Their refusal to follow Saleh's guidance, their decision to kill the she-camel, was an act of open rebellion against Allah. This story highlights the consequences of choosing our desires over divine commands. It reminds us that true freedom lies in submitting to the will of our Creator, while disobedience leads to spiritual and often worldly ruin. Section 8. The Role of Prophets. Throughout history, Allah has sent prophets to guide humanity. These chosen individuals, endowed with divine revelation, serve as beacons of light, calling people to truth, justice, and righteousness. Saleh's life exemplifies the unwavering faith and perseverance of a prophet in the face of adversity. Despite facing rejection, ridicule, and threats, Saleh remained steadfast in his mission. His story highlights the crucial role prophets play in conveying Allah's message, guiding people towards salvation and warning them against straying from the path of righteousness. It reminds us to approach their teachings with reverence, and to recognize the profound impact their messages have on our lives, offering guidance and illuminating the path towards spiritual enlightenment. Section 9. A timeless reminder. The story of Prophet Saleh and the people of Thamud is not merely an ancient tale, it is a timeless reminder for all of humanity. It teaches us the importance of faith, gratitude, and obedience to Allah. It warns us of the dangers of arrogance, greed, and the pursuit of worldly desires at the expense of spiritual growth. As we navigate the complexities of life, let us remember the lessons learned from those who came before us. Let us strive to live lives filled with gratitude, recognizing the blessings bestowed upon us by our Creator. Let us be mindful of our actions, choosing obedience to Allah's guidance over the fleeting temptations of this world, for it is in His obedience that we find true peace, fulfillment, and salvation.